Welcome everyone back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is The Promised Neverland, Season 1, Episode 2. What happened last time?
Last time was a roller coaster. We were at a nice, happy orphanage. And then we found out that it was actually a farm turning children into food, raising children for food for, like, creepy monster creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Mom found the bunny. Little bunny.
Emma and Norman saw what happened to Connie. And as they were trying to escape, luckily they escaped, but they left Connie's bunny underneath the truck. And Mom saw it and was not impressed. She was very angry.
And just a detail that I noticed, hang on, I'm just making sure. One thing I thought that was really interesting about the world and, like, is that the architecture of, like, the gate and the truck, it was very human. They don't look like humans to me. Like, I know there's some weird, like, factory farming metaphor there.
That, but yeah, I was thinking the setting was kind of interesting.
It's super, like, we haven't seen the outside world, and maybe it's just set dressing, but if they're using the truck to transport these fucking people, then, like, I don't, it's so, anyway, we're getting into this. Hope you guys enjoy. Anything you want to say before you go in?
No, that's about it.
Get a week ahead and uncuts on, for this show and many others on Netflix.com/BOLDcast, Patreon.com/BOLDcast. You can go to Netflix to watch the, official release. I'm so excited to watch this show right now. Support the official release on Netflix, Crunchyroll, source material. Do what you gotta do. Come here to hear what we have to say, not just to rewatch the show. And see our reaction and review. I'm forgetting. Please like and subscribe. Really helps us out when you guys like and subscribe. If you enjoy our Promised Neverland stuff, it actually really helps us out. So yeah, let's just go. Anyway, Promised Neverland, Season 1, Episode 2. Wine? Oh, it's the dinner of Connie.
I hope Mom doesn't hear the nightmare.
I think a big challenge, they're probably being watched right now. I think a huge challenge for this is going to be how do you get them out without telling them that they need to escape or why they need to escape, because that will make things so difficult.
Because they're children.
And yeah. It's going to be a big problem. Well, they got all their bases covered. It's a very, like, again, the trio from Attack on Titan, like, they got, each person is covered. Oh, they're, like, that's what is, like, a barricade. And also, I love that they're so much, like, they're athletic, so they can run and hide. Yeah. But they can't fight these creatures. They're fucking tiny, so they gotta be creative. Mm-hmm. It's so cool. It's such a good setup.
It just has to pretend to be normal.
Don't look over at her. Be cool, Emma. Be cool. Yeah. And we left the bunny. I hope they know that. Yeah, little bunny. Yeah. It's very discriminately. I'm so glad they're smart. It's so cool that they're so fucking smart. You. Oh, so when they see that you're not gonna ripen, they send you out early just to free up space? Because your brains are probably really tasty. Tender. There's probably the size of your bodies. The tenderness of your flesh, like veal. The size of your brains.
Yeah, or else they'd all be fat.
Maybe before puberty? Before all the hormones are released?
2 months from now.
2 months. 2 months is the ticking clock.
Well, it's better than like 2 days.
That's better than 2 days. It's also better than 61 days. So 62. How do you know there's not cameras out there? The forest would probably be better, right? And there's more traffic out there. The demons. The demons. During the day, through the forest. Yeah, you don't know what fucking animals are there.
They're gonna go and like check it out and do some...
Are they actually? Oh, they did. Holy shit. And there's just a wall out there.
Don't fall.
Emma should be doing that. I hope you didn't sprain your fucking ankle. Yeah, Norman's being really strong right now, by the way. He's really keeping it together, yeah. Thick wall. Because it's a fucking farm. No knocking it down. No climbing it. Gotta throw like a rope over the edge.
They're gonna like have to build something.
I wonder if there's like a greater thing to this, like...
Yeah, I don't... Is maybe that other lady gonna get brought in? Because they need more supervision now or something?
And she's gonna have like a, oh, I love being close to you guys all the time, and like, I just want to give you all hugs, and... What happened, Mark? Them? Oh. What?
Yeah, what's in that little thing? They have trackers in them?
I bet it's either a tracker or like a schedule. Maybe just a schedule. Maybe just like a, oh.
And they all are just standing there.
It's a tracker. Oh shit! Oh shit, they went outside! They went over the fence! Does she know?
And she could have looked as they were running back to the house.
Yeah. Where are they?
To find them.
Just purposely...
Yeah, she's
playing mind games? She doesn't know which one of them it is. She probably suspects it's them, though.
Kill mom.
Okay, Ray, I hope you're picking up on all this. I think we're meant to think that Ray is a bad guy in disguise. He's a snitch, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Ooh, that sweeping shot.
What they need to do is find a way to get the tracking devices out, but keep it on them until they escape.
True. But that'll require, like, surgery, probably, if it's, like, implanted in them, if they're chipped.
Yeah, or else.
Bigger moves would have been made.
おいノーマンちょっといいってさ分かった見てみるよ大丈夫だよエマ僕らは疑われていない
Jesus, man. Fucking Prison Break the anime.
I took her little picture off.
ここにどうしたの顔色が良くない
Holy fuck, dude.
言えば今朝はいつもより元気がなかったそんなこと
This is some Death Note shit.
なんでもないよただ私ももうじきハウスを出るんだと思うと寂しくなっちゃって
Good cover.
エマはハウスが好きハウスもママも大好き
Nice, nice, nice.
コニーどうしてるかな
It's better to go a little bit too far in this case.
大人みたいなお母さんに
Is she checking for any, like, guilt or anything?
Maybe. I think that she's just embellishing.
コニーならきっと素敵な大人にいいお母さんになるわ夕飯準備できたよママすぐに行くわエマ行こう
Holy shit.
あなたたち二人昨日もんへ行った行かないよそれが規則だし昨日は鬼ごっこに夢中さあさあどうしていいえそれならいいの
She knows. She knows. She saw a little something. Oh, fuck! Keep it together. She's still, like, right up there.
立てる
Even he's shaking. It's Norman. They're gonna do more research.
Lock picking.
She, like, played
Driver-
behind his ear? Or her ear?
Yeah.
Is the chip back there?
I don't know. I wonder.
でも考えたねノーマンテーブルクロスなんてこれならロープ代わりになる
This is what I thought.
I'm just gonna hide them in there.
これで平和超えられる
Well, now you're leaving evidence out in the woods. That's a fucking huge risk. What if I have, like, crazy demon dogs that can smell shit?
それは僕も考えてた例ならパニックになったりしないだろうし詳しい
Good with machines.
He's a really good ally.
でもレイには僕から話すよエマは一度ハウスに戻ってなんで
Oh, I got so scared.
よ悪いつけてきたいい加減気になるから問い詰めようと思って
Book.
What?
I think that was probably the book in the ending.
あの夜モンで何があったコニーにリトルバーに届けに行った時だよ
Were they out all night? It's like early morning now.
間に合わなかったのに
I think this is just during their, like, playtime again.
何もねえわけねえだろ
Yeah, this is just, like, during their outdoor time.
They aren't there.
I would be having this discussion, like, inside the fence
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in
yeah.
case.
Clandestine, not outside the fence.
超すんなり信じてくれてるけどはあ当然だろノーマンがこんな間抜けな嘘つくかっての今ならともかく問題はいろいろあるが
Tell us of these various issues. That's one.
実現可能なメンバーに絞って待って
That's,
力を貸してレイ
Yeah, even Norman knows that's fucking impossible.
The majority is under 6.
ただでさえ簡単でない脱走の中に跳ね上がる。それは分かってる。でも無理だと決まったわけじゃん。いや無理だ。エマ、前気づいてないだろ。レイ待って。だから僕から話すよか。
What?
こういうのははっきり言った方がいい。エマ。何？ここを出るだけじゃダメなんだぞ。
Yeah, true. What, you think right outside? Right outside is just fucking freedom?
農園ってものがあること自体で予想はつくだろ。外に待つのは鬼の社会だ。人間の生きる場所なんて最悪どこにもないんだよ。無理なんだよ。置いていく。それが最善だ。
If you leave the ones that are under 6, then maybe they won't. You could like
Save some of them.
try and come back for them or something.
It's a tall order. People are going to die in the process. There's no way they can get everyone out. It's fucking impossible. What are you talking about? Does he like her? Get back in the fence! Stop screaming!
エマが泣いたんだ。あの夜、最初は怖いから泣いてるんだと思って。でも違ったんだ。僕は自分が死ぬのが怖かった。けどエマは家族が死ぬのが怖くて泣いてたね。あの状況で何かを守ろうと考えられるんだ。でも正しくない。泥船だぞ。ぶっちゃけ3人だろ。3人なら逃げられる。恥じるな。情で判断をねじ曲げるな。ノーマン。違うよレイ。僕も泥船を作りたいんだ。はあ？違うだろ。もっと冷静でいつだってどうして？好きだから。好きだからエマには笑っていてほしいんだ。頭おかしいだろ。それでエマが死んでもいいのかよ。死なせない。そのために僕を利用するの。幸い僕はやろうとしたことは一度もないんだ。
Luckily, I'm super smart. This fucking
The song
soundtrack.
is really cool.
No. Do you?
Oh yeah, maybe it's early. I bet that lady's coming. Or new.
A new child and a new lady? Carol. Crone. That's bad. They just made it so much more difficult. First, they add the lady. They also added a fucking baby. Now they need to get Carol out as well. And it's a fucking baby. And they know it, too.
Yeah.
And I bet they already suspect fucking Emma and
Well,
Norman.
of course they do. She straight up asked them.
Yeah.
And they're good at hiding it, but only as good as a kid who went through a traumatic experience the day before could be.
That boot. And that book. They're showing us all these images. Oh, is that Toothless? The crown? We need to look for all this stuff in the hat. Every little picture has a different image.
It's like the hat that they wear when they're like going away.
Yeah, and they're leaving.
They have a little like the paper cup telephone. Is that also a chess piece?
It looks like a chess piece, kind of.
Mm-hmm. I like that there's no preview on the end there.
Yeah. Another great episode of Promised Neverland. A lot of planning, a lot of establishing the rules of, like, all of their different hurdles and again, setting the stakes now that we understand what's going on. What is going to be feasible? What do we actually want? Do we need to get everyone out? If it's just us, yeah, Ray was like, if it's just us three, we can survive. Yeah. Which is true. But if they now have to get 35 others out, it's gonna be a serious undertaking, especially with a second fucking lady, Crone, or Crone, and a baby now, Carol.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real rough.
And I think they brought in the baby as well because Emma is one of the suspects, and obviously Mom knows all of them and their personalities so well, and she probably knows, okay, well, if it is them, they aren't going to leave people behind. Therefore, I'll just make it impossible for them to leave anyone behind, and they won't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
But it also makes sense why they're not taking more direct action, because if they were wrong and it wasn't them, they would ruin
the crop.
The meat of two of their highest, best options there. So it makes sense why she's just like, well, let's keep it normal for everyone, but make it impossible for them to do anything. Super... Yeah. And 2 months. They have 2 months, which is way more time than I thought they were going to have. So, that's at least something. Mm-hmm. They can at least have some kind of plan. But I feel like they need to take out Mom before they can,
do you think they could?
I don't know if they could.
We don't know if she's actually a human.
Yeah, I know. I don't. That's why we need to learn more about her, because
she's disguised,
because they'd have so much of an easier time getting away. Without.
Do you think they'd be able to? Yeah, I didn't even consider that, because the biggest problem is fucking Mom. So, but if all of their issues in escaping are because of Mom. But if they killed her, then yeah, and I think they might be driven to do that, but I'm not sure if Emma will be able to bring herself to do that. Mm-hmm. Or to be involved in that. I'm sure Ray and fucking Norman would find a way, could find a way to do it relatively easily. As long as they have more information that she is a human and not like a disguise, and she is killable by regular means. Mm-hmm. But Emma, I don't think would be able to do that, would be able to stomach that. And even if it was getting everyone else out, even if Mom was the one selling them down the river, I don't think that she'd be able to do that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so I don't know what they can do. There's a lot of problems with it, and the fact that Emma hadn't even considered what was on the other side. Yeah. Because of course, in a world where this is okay, it's not going to get much better. Yeah.
But what if they are, say they're cows or pigs or something, mm-hmm. or lambs more if they were if a lamb escapes from a farm, if you see an escaped lamb walking down the street, are you just gonna gobble it up right there? No, you'll probably think it's really cute and want to keep it as a pet. So I wonder if they end up escaping, they go into regular society, and there's all these crazy demons with their smartphones and are taking pictures of them and posing on Instagram. Because
you could see the demons when they were with dead Connie, they wanted to eat her right away.
That's true.
So it's not this is you don't look at an animal and be like, wow, that looks so tasty. But if you look at a steak, you would be like, wow, that looks so tasty. But whereas these seem to look at the creature and think that it looks tasty.
Well, have you ever seen an animal carcass?
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
But the potential of it to be delicious is there. Because my dad was a butcher, so I've been around stuff like that. So, when I see them hanging from the hooks in the freezer, I'm not that looks tasty, I want to take a finger right now. I'm that, I bet some steak would go really good with whatever. If I could go for some steak, can you cut me off some ribs? something. Like it's not like I'm not looking at it like, oh, I just want to rip off I want to sink my teeth into that carcass right now. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, do you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like, it's not. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm going way too far down this rabbit hole. Anyway, I'm just thinking I guess the whole point of discussing this is, I wonder what normal, if this is all a metaphor or like a metaphor for like factory farming and stuff, is there the other side of it where in normal society, even though we participate in that, I mean, not you anymore, but I participate in that, I wouldn't just murder a lamb if I saw them on the street, but I might try, maybe would I try veal? I've never tried veal. I would eat like meat, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's too much on that, but I'm just speculating on like what is the greater world like.
And also the fact that this farm is specifically for like the like high class only, so I wonder if eating humans is a necessity of these creatures, or it's like a delicacy, because this farm, it only has like 35 people total at any given time.
Well, there is this thing called Wagyu beef, which is a Japanese. Have you heard of Wagyu beef?
Yeah, I feel like I have.
It's a form of Japanese beef, and the cows are like fed beer and massaged and like are treated so well and have a great life. Have the best life a cow could have. They are treated like royalty. And at least that's what I think. It could be propaganda. But it's the highest class, perfectly marbled, like the highest class beef in the world. And but they still die is the thing. So like whether they're treated like royalty, they still die. Like with these kids, and they're eaten. Mm-hmm. So I think it's like this, where like they have a great life, they have a great family, they help out around the house, they have a great relationship with their mom, and you know, they aren't related by blood, but they have playtime, they have everything they need, they get a lot of exercise, they have a lot of fun, but they're still killed and eaten in the end. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I don't know. And before they're supposed to, while they're ripened. I don't know.
Well, I guess just what I was saying is, like, I wonder if there, like, how many of these farms are out there, and, or, like,
I don't think they're like this.
Yeah.
I think a majority of the farms, I think that you're right. I think that this is the premium.
This and also, where are they getting these babies?
Probably from the other farms.
Yeah.
Probably from the other farms where people are raised until they have the most meat, like are adults, and then they are just they breed
or like
them,
fattened up or whatever.
Yeah, they fatten them up. They feed them like a GMO, like, you know, like, and they just kill them while they're in their prime, like maybe 25 to 30. So you get the most meat out of them, and then you take their babies. If they have a good enough whatever, like if they're bred well enough, then they get sent to the farm with mom. Mm-hmm. I think that's probably what we're looking at. In which case, this is probably the best place on earth for them, which is a horrible thought, unless there's like a sanctuary somewhere, like Save a Fox or something. Like
foxes don't get eaten.
No, but they get harvested for fur, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Is there a sanctuary for them? Is there a promised Neverland? I guess this is the promised Neverland. Because they never grow up. Because in Neverland, you never grow up. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're moving on to the next one. This is a great episode. A lot of speculation about what lies on the other side of the wall. That's the big question. Like what lies for them? We have a decent idea about what is on the other side, but what is in store for them when they leave eventually? And what's the best way to do it? Is it just to escape and get under everyone's noses, or is it just to take out the ladies and then get the fuck out? But we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction and review to this episode. If you want to see the next one, we're going to watch it right now, but you can see it next week on YouTube, or you can go to patreon.com/BOLDcast if you're already a patron. Thank you so much for your support. You can also get the uncut for this reaction and many others on Patreon. On patreon.com/BOLDcast. We'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.